After a terrible fall at the age of 9 months, the baby's neck twisted and she could not move it for 10 years. Everything changed when a famous surgeon decided to give her a free operation. I will say one thing, it was worth it. The story of the girl shocked me to the core, and the way she looks today surprised me very much. How it happened and how it looks now, I wanted to tell you today. It turned out that there were still kind and noble people with golden hands. As long as they exist, the hope does not die that even in inhumanly difficult, incredibly difficult situations, there is also a way out. There are many such examples. Take, for example, the story of the unfortunate Pakistani Afshan Gul, who from infancy, due to an accident, received a severe curvature of the neck, which caused severe pain for many years. The baby was not even 10 months old when the older sister, unable to hold her in her hands, dropped her. Since that day and twisted her neck 90 degrees. Until the age of 12, the child lived in torment. All this time, the parents tried to help their daughter by turning to various doctors. In the end, they took their daughter to one clinic where she was given a special orthopedic device for free. Unfortunately, even after this event, the little patient's condition did not improve. She still couldn't move. She couldn't even take care of herself. The girl was unable to speak or eat on her own. Almost all the time, she simply lay doomed and suffered, hoping that a miracle would happen and someone would be able to help her. Afshan Gul's parents spent more than 10 years knocking on the thresholds of literally all the hospitals they could reach, but absolutely all the doctors told them the same thing, pointing out that the girl had cerebral palsy and there was no hope for a cure. It is difficult to imagine what the girl felt all this time because, in the most beautiful years of her life, Afshan was deprived of simple childhood joys, while her peers could attend school, run, play, and enjoy life. Fortunately, there was a way out of this situation. The saddest thing in this situation is that the little Pakistani woman needed expensive treatment, for which her family had no funds. The most important thing is that the parents did not lose hope and did not give up for a minute, because even in the most difficult situations, one should hope for a cure. There were cases when doctors helped even when the disease was considered incurable. An example of a chance given by doctors to restore health can be the story of the boy Murat with the rarest genetic pathology of the spine, the so-called Proteus syndrome. This disease is manifested in the too rapid growth of certain parts of the body. All this can lead to disability and even death. The disease began to develop in the child when he entered adolescence. Surgeons from Children's Clinical Hospital, the N.I. Pirogov, performed a unique, complex 7-hour operation. Now Murat can play sports and ride a bike again. The time has come when the doctors were able to give Afshan from Pakistan a chance for recovery. It is worth noting that the impetus for this was an article by local journalists who wrote about her tragic fate. It did not leave many people indifferent, but most importantly, the newspaper with this story of the unfortunate girl caught the eye of a doctor from India who specialized in precisely such complex spinal surgeries. After reading that very article, the surgeon Rajgopalan Krishnan decided to make an invaluable gift and operated on the girl, absolutely free of charge. In the spring of 2022, he performed a free operation on her, without which Afshan would not have lived for a long time. For 6 hours, he did not leave the operating table to restore normal mobility to the child. Looking at the latest photos of the girl, you will see for yourself that every second spent on the operation was not wasted. Actually, this is what Afshan looks like today. That's what I call golden hands. Like if you agree that our today's doctor has exactly them.